This is this annoying follow-up video, kind of. Even though probably what I deserve to do is now look into the likes that I've made over the longest period of time. Library likes, not history, see all. What the fuck? Am I gonna find it? Like the videos, okay, that's fine. Now I'm gonna prove to you guys it's 700 this year, specifically in a year. So, you can see I checked Susan Wojcicki at some point in Midway. That's cool. There's a specific video, I think, I kind of highlight for myself, which I like specifically. There's a lot of music in the mix, and while I do it, I also need to talk about a very simple thing. American privilege. People love talking about privilege. Oh wait, they only like talking about one type of privilege. Oh wait, we're already making a point. Oh no, only one type of something, and you're already freaking out? How could that be? You know, there's only one type of Shrek in the world that we can laugh at. Only one kind of troll in the world. You just only one kind of white male privilege. This specifically fucking white, specifically male, specifically the most disgusting political agenda has ever been created. It's fascinating. But and I have to keep bumping into it. You know, now it's clogged up almost. You know, this ceiling of politics is clogged up with all kinds of bullshit. Poly shits, man. In order to get that spiritual connection with the world, you have to break through political shit every single time. There's a lot of people leaving turds over here. All over, man. Because they can. They can feed into the system. Also, what I found is a very simple pattern of media, right? So we have movie media, then we have gaming media. I already did this sort of sequencing. Now we have social media. Wow. And then we have interactive media, which is kind of interactive social media, but it's different. Okay, so because social is actually not social, it's attention media. Why would people fucking fuck it up like that, right? Social media is not so social. It's more about attention. And attention seeking missiles, basically. Whoever fucking make the biggest explosion of all time. Whoever fucking makes that, you know, everlasting gear. Because whoever survives on YouTube longest and doesn't get in too much trouble or too much discouragement, congratulations. They might actually persevere and collect constant rewards. That's what YouTube is. You know? YouTube gives constant rewards to the point that it looks like a job. Now, bear with me because I just released a rant video. I haven't gotten sleep yet. This fucking corona thing is obviously still boiling deep down inside of me, and every single time I tried. I really tried. I really tried, and it's so painfully difficult for me. Believe me. I really tried watching a video explaining how Corona kills people. Alright? But it's not there. You're gonna get a scientific or an emotional point of view. None of these work for me. None of these make sense to me. So, I can't feed into the system. I cannot tell you how Corona kills. I can only tell you of what it would make sense that would be happening to a human being in a stress situation, right? In a stress situation, a human being is burning out some kind of resource, and is going to run out of that resource. Is going to catch on the mediocre resources that your personality isn't capable of generating, but you kind of have it because you're a human being. You have to attain that next level, basically, personality that actually takes care and appreciates all kinds of resources, not just the one you have. But I'm not saying my personality is immune to coronavirus. I'm just saying every virus has a personality and is not going to attack me ever and forever. I think I'm completely immune to a virus. Okay? I think I am pretty immune to corona. Now, in order for me not to be immune, my personality has changed, meaning that I have to actually be with a lot of people all the time, which is not going to happen. I have to get a job, which is not going to happen if I'm asked to wear a mask or whatever. And so neither this or that is going to happen. Or the job just sucks. Or people don't want to give jobs. So, well, it's not going to happen. Because it's not happening. And then the masks thing. Well, I don't know what this is about, actually. It's almost like, do you go to school type of situation? Do you go to, like, social gatherings type of situation? Do you talk with people? Do you have to communicate with people? Because that shit is, often enough inches on you slowly, and it happens. But what I see happen too is only my mom, not me. It's only as if we're different sort of fucking worlds, not just people. That we different worlds now, So this coughing, this like transaction between people, despite you keeping all the distances from all the parties and all social gatherings, all that shit, there's also minor transactions that you have to make, right? Which is not going to involve masks, or is just going to involve something else that's unprotected. I don't know. But but still the question is, like, even if I do these things, will it change my personality? I will storm out of the party the moment I feel bad. And those moments happen every fucking time, and people just ignore it, and now it's just turning into a real thing that I can actually talk about. I can sit people down and be like, you're making a mistake now, right? Because you don't appreciate what you are using as a resource, because I have no resource that can kill me right now. Nothing. There is no job, there's no transaction going on, and there's no, like sex, like have a condom or something, that sort of transactions almost. And then the partying, this social kind of self-incoherence, ego self-destruction in a way. They trying to destroy your ego and rebuild it in a party and see what happens. I guess that's the interesting part. I don't know. Tell me, what's so interesting about any of these things? I will listen to you guys. These are 3 different worlds that cause different kinds of coronavirus. We have to also figure out what types of corona is actually there. What types of coronavirus is out there? And it's every time when you ask this question, it's all about the symptomatic presence of a human being, right? What's exactly the problem, and how do you change it to different types? And if there are no different types of coronavirus, just one, please kill yourself, for fuck's sake. You know, the coolest part of the statistic, I have to bring it up. I think it immediately shows the coolest part, 136 deaths. Also, this is 1% deadliness rate. 1%. You get into a case and it's 1% deadly. And 40% recovery. Or does it take like incredible amount of time to die? It's like, you get kidnapped and there's 1% chance to die. Kidnapped. Because science is trying to kidnap you right now. Science is trying to tell you, you're sick, please get some help. All the time. It tells you all the time that shit, because it's so fucking vague and unreadable. Always you're gonna feel like you're sick, because they hold the authority of, I can read this book and you can't read this book. Wow, dude. Shut the fuck up and explain what's in the book first, in a way that's actually convincing and doesn't threaten me with death of science. Death of actual science, So, someone pulled the trigger of stress, turn it into a virus, and now science is attacking us. Straight up, basically. And at some point, science is gonna be like, well, hello, boys and girls. We're gonna actually force vaccinate you. Just because I want to, Just because you want to. I should want it too. Social pressure is not good enough for you. You need to use science as a mix of social pressure as well. And on top of that, basically, what we're dealing with is just a bunch of angry people that don't know how to fucking deal with anger anymore. Alright? So sad. Oh no. Welcome to the coronavirus age. People don't know how to fucking deal with anger and stress. Alright? I talked about it. I was fascinated about it. I keep being fascinated about it. And holy shit, this is YouTube Rewind we're talking about here. This is right here on the sidelines. I'm digging. I'm almost there, guys. Almost there. One little fucking second. I always check. I think this is it. The doubt you. This might be it. No, February 23rd is not good enough. Let's go. This is getting close, I think. So 800 videos. Slave. I liked Slave. That's not cool. January 26th, we're getting very close. And finally, maybe Spectacular is close enough for me. I started watching a lot of videos starting the year, so I think Spectacular is good enough. This is where I am. Yep. This is the one where I am. It's almost like another very weird, very annoying communication thing, basically. Right? It's annoying. Like, life is the most mysterious thing, and then we have this, big ass monster trying to communicate its own way, pretty much, and enslaving a bunch of people. I don't give a fuck, man. If you're fighting in the name of science, you're in a cult worshipping some kind of demon, and you turn into a demon. The demon doesn't have to even exist. That's the whole point of worshipping it in the first place. So interactive, I'll just say I don't know. Interactive media, right? All these are upgrades each time. It's like we're kind of bored of movies. Let's do some gaming, and the gaming explodes, actually. Technically, Minecraft did not show up. Actually, the moment Minecraft showed up, gaming was actually dead. The moment Skyrim showed up, gaming was dying now. It's crazy. Because it was entering another age. But we can call it off at 2005. Gaming dies. How the fuck does that work? It doesn't make sense at all, obviously. But there's something sensible about this. Yeah, this middle section is weird. There's still something sensible about this. There's still something that Angry Video Game Nerd or whatever console keeper understands, that, the 90s, that sort of shit. It's kind of an interesting, because gameplay is what matters, not graphics. See, we started looking into graphics, and the gaming just shot off into space, and it actually doesn't matter anymore. You have to introduce people to proper gameplay, introduce people to interesting streams of content, and I might get stuck in YouTube forever. I don't want to be Angry Video Nerd. That sort of stuff. Angry Video Nerd. What the fuck, man? What an improvement. Just remove the game, because even though I like games, it's removed now. I'm like, I was still trying to be like this next generation, like, gaming thing, right? The gaming too, but it's no longer the mainstream thing where it's like the coolest thing of all time showed up, and everyone is like enjoying benefits from that, right? Because if back in the day you started making games, you're probably now a part of some kind of company. You're doing great, basically. So that's the whole point, I would say. Is this is where the whole thing was booming, but now it becomes the second generation, which is like super difficult to actually get in. And the same goes for YouTube, I think. I'll probably gonna take care of second generation YouTubers and not just this sort of first boom thing that lasts 15 years again. So that's a part of YouTube Rewind that we kind of need to know as well. And I guess I can make a point about it. So what was it again? Yeah. Movies, games, not social, attention media, which is ridiculous. Or like success media, I would say. Let's just call it success. As if not everyone wants attention, that sort of stuff. Because sometimes people just gonna bail. get a bag and bail. That's a cool way to put it. And then interactive. You know, interactive thing is gonna happen soon enough, because it's you know, if you want to invest stocks into anything, invest into interactive media. There's no way it's gonna fail right now. No fucking way, because like it really gonna fuel us a next generation of the internet. All right, it's just gonna fuel it. How? Why is it interactive media? Like, isn't like chat rooms like old school shit? I'm saying like Discord is gonna fuel second generation YouTube, and second generation is potentially something you need to know. Just like editing, you need to know. Actually, good editing skills comes from programming too, I would say. If you're a very good programmer, you can actually be an incredible editor. So, this kind of comes hand in hand, this editing thing, that I never really picked up on. But it probably bored me at the same time when I was picking up Generation 2 gaming, that editing just doesn't feel an important part of my life. Alright? And so potentially I just fell down into this section and realized that there's more editing, right? There's more of YouTube that I'm sucking in. But why am I sucking in? Because these things are neighbors. These things are kind of teaching me the way of life. This is kind of interesting, actually. And the reason why interactive media is, well, it's doing the same thing. When I stand here, I get fed the idea that Discord is a big deal. But it's not gonna blow up for a long time, and it might not blow up here specifically. It's just that I use it so successfully already, and it's the most interactive thing you can find. Honestly, like how can you mess this up? You can't. This is a very simple thing. I'm sure people are doing some weird shit right now, but I just want to call most of the shit people do, most high production shit people do, is American privilege. Wow. Obviously, this is kind of a weird thing to say, because like, aren't other countries doing well? I don't think they're doing very well, actually. I don't think so. English as a language is doing pretty well for me, and I kind of feed into this idea. I got sucked in. How the fuck does that happen? Well, I come from the gaming background, and all the material is in English. It's the easiest access in entire Europe is learning English. You can't run away from English that easily. And when you step into YouTube, you know why. You just know. You just fucking know. So there's definitely privilege. I mean, holy shit, you're born American. Holy shit, is it easy to start building your community in a way. You bet. For me, I don't think so. What do I do? I can only just sit here and upload videos and hope that people see them. But obviously, you know, if I put the right thumbnails, if I put the right clickbait, if I don't anger too many people, not gonna happen, guys. Not gonna happen. Because there's another factor in place. I am an angry person, and people can't handle anger. So it's expensive for me to run this channel, actually. Not only I will have to do it for free for a long time, but it's gonna grow like 10 times slower than a regular channel. And by the time my channel tries to blow up, potentially can't. Who knows? As I make music, it's still a cringe fest because most people don't listen to music, they watch music videos, which is like something I can't ever dream of reaching. That level of when I can actually produce a music video. Are you kidding me? I can definitely produce music and it might actually be banging good. But a music video is worth shit goes to waste at this point, and it just reminds you the American privilege of like, yeah, they got it. They got the industry. You know, you say you want a music video, they fucking get you hooked on that shit. But not every country can afford having that sort of shit. See, the biggest American privilege is that America is quite united and quite separated as well. The functionalities are all over the place. So you just have to move to the right place to get the right thing for you, for whatever you're trying to do. So I see it just from the division of like California versus Texas, that sort of division, right? And because of this division, you know these people think differently. They have different establishments and different offers for you to choose from. So it's amazing. You just move to a different location and all of a sudden your life changes completely. Because your opportunities change. In case you were aware of what kind of opportunities you're feeding into. Anyways, I will have to go to sleep. I will have to reset my fucking energy meters. I'm not sure how I will handle the, rising energy meters to the right level of upsetness, of anger. Something that pushes me to make these videos to begin with. I need that shit. Not to offend you or anything. It's just you can't handle anger like everyone else, potentially. Right? I'm not attacking anyone specifically, but like, damn, this is difficult for people. So difficult. But honestly, like no, let's not be honest at this point. Sex is not something people need to learn how to handle, okay? For example, so if you like point at me, you say I'm a virgin or whatever. Let's talk about one fucking thing. Yes, I'm hiding from a lot of fucking things right now. But those things are not knocking at my door. They can't fucking find me. I don't think they even exist. So hiding it's so easy, I don't even give a fuck about that. It just feels like hiding because they say I'm hiding. They say I'm not in the open screaming, please shoot at me. With your fucking weapons, basically. You know? If you don't say in the open, please shoot at me, you're hiding. You're fucking hiding something, man. What the fuck is that? Well, I'm not an open person. Whoops. But I'm willing to try things. That's another whoops. Because as many things I've tried, nothing has a hook of any kind that pulls me to any direction. So I'll try music career. But it's almost like a try, and it's gonna happen, and I'll just keep it to myself. I'll just be in hiding, just like Marshmello. Who's Marshmello? I don't know. He's hiding, I think. Right there. He's right there, though. No hook can fucking pull that mask off and expose Marshmello. That's how easy it is, man. Even in the open, you still have to say, please shoot at me, means that you have to expose your face. And you have to say nasty things, man. And then people cancel you, and it's like, ah, oh, finally, I have something to cancel. I have someone to blame for the anger that I feel. You know, unleash my anger at someone. Yeah. Don't worry, guys. Finding scapegoats is the worst way to release anger. Alright? The worst. I don't know how you guys doing on this factor, but I am disappointed. So, please. Please don't embarrass me with this scapegoat bullshit. Because this is what's going on. This is the most hilarious thing of all time. I can't even give it a star. I have to give it a raffle. What the You want me to be your scapegoat? That's so cute. It's just ridiculous. Angry people are so on demand right now. You know, because if angry people, all of them lose, and they don't show up for the party, guess what's gonna happen? Capitalism fails. The clock ticks back. You know. Oh, oops. We just failed capitalism. I guess we have to start all over again from some place. I don't know. Guess we're gonna try 2 again or something. Something that works until capitalism is fixed. What the fuck is that, man? Can't find a scapegoat. You gotta wait for people to join into your group and start being losers. Because I don't know, I didn't find any hooks. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry to disrespect you. But you ain't showing up. And I ain't showing up either. Someone has to make the first move. But someone has to make the first hook. I got plenty of hooks. I don't know. 3-hour videos are not long enough for a hook. I don't know, man. How do you make a hook? 3-hour videos every week. Not good enough as a hook. Just a reminder, you know, of how big of a hook you have to be to actually make it. Now, I'm not saying that YouTube is not making me completely invisible. I'm just saying people are not curious enough to knock at my door, at my social media door, which is super easy to fucking come in and just check out what I'm doing, which is ridiculous, I would say. And there's only one question, potentially, or only one concern. Potentially, Americans have privilege, and if I was an American, people would actually knock at my door and check how I'm doing, maybe ask a few more questions, maybe actually care more. Who knows? Fuck it. You know, and I would be integrated into the culture a little bit more. Obviously, with every privilege comes, what's that word? The gratitude. All right. Let's put it this way. Privilege, and privilege has been misspelled, and that's why I don't give a fuck, because privilege apparently has a privilege of its own. Look at that. So what's this gratitude I'm talking about? And it has nothing to do with grande, okay? Please don't hurt me. But it could, because why not have some gratitude in a way? Well, this is where not only you take things for granted, but you appreciate those things. You know, you take things for granted where you're like, wow, they really built me up. It's like I had great parents. You took this for granted and you're happy about it. You know, I have gratitude. That's what gratitude feels to me. I had a great upbringing and I don't give a fuck about anyone else. And that's also good, you know, not giving a fuck. The only thing you gave a fuck is like, I got good shit, man. How does that look like? Well, it looks like when you make a YouTube channel, you stick with your content. Hey, YouTube is a booming industry. It's not something you stick around with. But if you want to stick around with the same type of content every single time, well, good luck. Because I will press cancel button every single time I get a fucking chance when I see someone doing the same thing over and over again. Because that shit is getting boring very fast. Pick up a technology channel, and at some point, how many iPhones does Apple have to release? Oh no, it doesn't have to release any iPhones because I cancel iPhones. I'm just tired. We have been hating on iPhones for a long time. And I don't give a fuck whether they're good or not anymore. They just lost their reputation from the very beginning, pretty much. They lost their reputation. And because I always use Samsung, and iPhones were not capable of invading my life because I have a cheapskate life, that's it. You lost your reputation. You had your chances when I'm, buying new phones and trying new things. Whatever. But now, this is impossible. Now I'm even using the Samsung tablet. Like, why not? It's cheap, it's available, it's there, I grab it now, and whatever fucking iPhone bullshit I hear about, that's American privilege too. I don't give a fuck anymore, right? So tech channels are gonna die off whenever people hold the tech that they need and they stop wanting for more tech because tech is allowing you to do interactive things. When the interactive world opens up, right now you can get early access or whatever. That's garbage. Early access is stupid. What I am doing is actually interactive media right now. I'm actually innovating here in this sector. I'm actually almost like inventing this sector all by myself. Because I am by myself. There's nothing I can do but try and interact with the internet. Because I am by myself. It's ridiculous. I am by myself. And I inevitably contribute to interactive media. So please, pay attention. Invest into the right stocks if that's your fucking thing. But it's blowing up. And you can't fucking... You want the next YouTube? You know where to go now. You know the name. And I hope it fucking speaks for itself. Because there's always... You have to get that feeling of like... The new world is opening up to you. And you have that ability to just seed your plants or whatever. Seed a little bit of money. Sprinkle in that money, okay? For the fish. For the people who actually came this far and knows these secrets. Because this is a fucking secret now, I would say. It's pretty insane. Knowing me is a secret. Terrifies me. And yes, when you have this gratitude, your brain shuts off. You feel like you have wings. But what you have is a jetpack. You have a bunch of goals that you have to reach because you have been brought up this way. Alright? You're being brought up to be a booming generation of some kind. If you're on YouTube, that is. The gratitude. The idea that you can keep your channel in the same state all the time. That your, projects are not going to be finished at some point. Finish your project, asshole! is a meme that we have just invented as YouTube CEO. Signed, Mr. CEO, okay? Mr. CEO. And here. Fucking sign. How do I sign it? With a fucking Ninja, of course. If Ninja existed, and it does. And it looks ugly. but I'll take it. That's how you sign things. Not only is a sign, you know it's a sign of like, you gotta do what I just said, because ain't nothing good gonna happen if you disagree with my meme. Okay? Disrespect my meme, you disrespect my ninja. And the ninja disappears and appears behind your back. Because it has shadow powers. Yeah. It controls the shadow market. And I don't give a fuck about shadow market just yet. But once I do, the world might get even darker than it ever was. Okay? Now I will control the clouds. Control everything that reality is. Imagine that, right? All of a sudden, a person sits down and reality starts blending around. Like, whoo! I'm feeling free, man. Let's knock some people out with imaginary powers. I'm even scared to make this point. But it feels so plausible, right? Why not? Why not just throw reality out of the window and start being God in every way imaginable? Because, you know, there is an ability to tap into superpowers somewhere, somehow. I just don't want it. Like every other human being, we don't want it. Okay? You secretly want it? No. There's a lot of people who don't want you to have superpowers anymore. Because they are normal. And you're normal too. You showed up in their lives as normal. They fell in love with you as normal. If you start having superpowers, that shit not good anymore. I'm Spider-Man. Well, get the fuck out of my life, Spider-Man. I don't like you anymore. Okay. What the fuck's... I'm Spider-Man. And Batman. I'm just a rich guy. Well, nobody likes you if you're rich. That's superpower too. Let's face it. Being rich is also a superpower, but it's a superpower that people bleed for, you know, day after day. Please, guys, please. Life is not worth living for money, okay? Don't sell out for some fucking materialistic bullshit. Make sure that you alive and well, and that's all you know. That's all you gonna know. If you have wings, that's all you know and care about. Alright? When you have wings, all you need is to be well. I am well. You're not necessarily happy because what the fuck is happiness? You're not necessarily satisfied with your life because you never will be. Nothing will ever be great, good, amazing, whatever. But you're well. You're well-rounded on those things, okay? You can be happy whenever you need to. You can be satisfied whenever you need to. You can go back to your home whenever you need to. All this shit is good and established as it needs to be. Okay. So, sassy. But we need to be well. In order, you know, to focus on that's the only time you're gonna have the wings. That's the only time you're gonna have true superpowers and be able to fly and live actual life. Actual life. People don't start living until they reach heaven level, basically. Until you reach it, you're just reaching for it, and it feels good, right? Because you're reaching for something purified and prepared for you. You know, it's always good, and it's willing, you know, to always be patient and wait for you there. But at the same time, it gives you, like, well, you have certain years to live, right? And so heaven is somewhere, you know, in the middle of your entire lifespan. So be ready for that, but it's not gonna come immediately, because why should it be? You know? You still don't know what it is, so identify it. Learn the rules, okay? You have been given many years to learn heaven's rules, and that's the scariest thing when you say, this world is a heaven. Scariest thing, right? Yes. It is scary because some people say when your luck runs out, you die or something. It's their ideology, I don't know, man. But it's kind of true in all aspects. Your wings are supposed to do crazy things, by the way, make you do crazy things as well. And because you're only concerned about being well, which is very low state of life, I would say. It's not something a man would want to do, right? A man wants to fucking blow up. I'm blowing up. But this is where I'm learning the rules. And I'm getting better at it, and that's what gets me closer to heaven each time. Which is cute. Okay? And the rest of my life, if I make it, I'll live it like that. And I see people I'm like admiring their lifestyles. Not them specifically, it's their lifestyles. They look stupid and dumb, and I don't think they have achieved anything in life, but they have a lifestyle that's fucking insane. How the fuck did you get here? And all you needed was a few superpowers, right? No, the idea of like being well is that you're prepared, you're resourceful for yourself, you didn't give up, life didn't give up on you, you made it, right? And you will always make it. There's no way you can't make it. Whether in spirit or with the body, you're gonna make it, okay? See, if you die, what I'm realizing, you just lose the body, you just lose that fucking painful bag of shit, you know? It's not working for you anymore. But you still make it with the spirit of wherever you want it to make in life. It's very difficult to understand what you're trying to make to, because life is not a lot. It doesn't offer a lot of things, actually. It's strictly, it's almost like it's Skyrim, right? You have to defeat a dragon, a specific dragon in Skyrim, and then you win the game. But then, wait. First you must understand how to defeat a dragon, how to defeat a dragon alone, how to fucking summon a dragon in the first place by following the main quest, and in the highest difficulty you can't fucking summon a dragon that easily because it's gonna obliterate you with one hit. And if you start summoning dragons, it gets even worse. Okay? It gets even worse. Because they can spawn anywhere in the world and start attacking you. It's just a mess, okay? And all you needed was to kill one dragon, right? Well, yeah, that's what life is when you're starting to learn your main objective. It blurs and blends into the fabric of reality, basically. It's everywhere. Your objective is everywhere, and you start appreciating everything. So that's amazing. So as a reminder, not only you are getting closer to heaven, but your objective is getting closer to you. And not the other way around. So you can't actually reach the top of the mountain and find something there. You're just gonna find some old dudes partying with fucking superpowers. That's all you're gonna find. And probably it's a good time to run as well. Let's see if you find yourself there with a bunch of old dudes and you don't fit in. What the fuck's going on, right? What the fuck's happening? It's almost like it's a reminiscent time of some kind. Oh wait, having a job, or actually not having a job, was still a job. Who would have thought, right? If you don't have a job, you still need a job. What? That's annoying. Just let me survive, let me be well. Because you know what happens if I'm not well? Well, I know what happens. You die. You're not successful. You can do whatever you want, actually. Okay, whatever. Just You know what I want to become? I want to become the most amazing Lithuanian of all time, which can cause just as many deaths as coronavirus caused, okay? And then I will have 11,000 subscribers to me, okay? No, not 11,000 subscribers, but supporters who actually joined my Discord. That's what's up, man. Easy, possible, with this many supporters, 140 deaths. Easy, dude. Look at the world cases. It looks way deadlier here. That's kind of cute. Than my country. I hate that I am again bound to this statistic. This is at 2% or something. How deadly is it? 2.5% couldn't make it from the stressful situation, and Lithuanians are doing it way better than the rest of the world. I would say 2.5 times is way better. Not that much. 2 times, okay? 2 times better. Pretty good if you're 2 times better. But it's almost like a statistically obvious observation because Earth people, you know, like any elemental personality is going to be twice as better than the other personality trying your clothes, basically. It's like a girl would be a better woman than I would be a woman, right? The girl would be twice as better, but I could still be a pretty good woman. Why not? Fuck it. If I'm trying hard enough, I do a job that I have to do. And there's nothing that can truly fail me. I just cannot be better than what nature has allowed a person to be, right? So it's just so the same goes to personalities as well. And you know, I categorize people. I fucking put peoples into types. I fucking do that hard work. And this is the first, literally the first point, and we're already freaking out. We're already freaking out. There's only one type of something, and we're already freaking out. As if we know everything now. As if our observation, we just zoom in into something. Oh no! Please stop. Into one thing, you zoom into that one thing. Oh no. Yeah, dude. The only reason why I bring this up is that I don't think this deserves an acknowledgement of any fucking kind. 130 deaths. Over a year. Like, what the fuck are we talking about right now? This is literally accidents. This could be written as accidents, and I would be like, wow, that's actually a great number of people having accidents that are barely deadly. How about, yeah, let's say accident death rate. Alright? Accident death rate. The current rate is blah blah blah. How many people die from accidents? No. Holy shit. Each year, as a result of road traffic crashes. Whoa. Worldwide, dude. Worldwide. This is worldwide too? That's kind of crazy, dude. But what I'm looking for is in an accident. Disease, cause of death. Self-harm. Intentional self-harm. Actually, look at how fucking ridiculous this is. You're trying to... Oh, it's just self-harm though. It's not like trying to kill yourself, actually. But that's already... That is so fucking crazy, right? This is actually pretty crazy. This is deadlier than corona fucking bullshit. Oh my god. This is a point right there. Intentional self-harm. Wow. I just found stress virus again. Just in a different format. It literally has the same stats. Alright? Same stats. Same deadliness stat, basically. You get yourself into a self-harm situation, which, if you can't dodge stress, holy shit, your life must suck real hard. And I know, a lot of people's lives sucks very hard because they're in a lot of stress. But it's just something you have to constantly dodge all the time in life. It's just the most difficult thing to do, I would say. I'm not saying that, I can fucking juggle anger like easy, man. Like fucking grenades juggling, I just said grenades. It's gonna explode if something goes wrong, okay? I'm juggling grenades. If something goes wrong, I explode. I turn into fucking demon being. I can't control myself anymore. What do I do? And see, that's the same thing. It's unintentional self-harm, and it's probably even deadlier, okay? Just coronavirus is a certain type of a stress self-harm, which is like a provocative, If you point a finger at someone, oh, now I have coronavirus all of a sudden, It's a magical wand of science. I think that's exactly what it is. You just push a button on a human being, and all of a sudden, you can treat them as they have some kind of illness that also is spreading around, which is absolute madness, dude. What the fucking madness? And also, how could it be that statistics go up, down, and up again after quite a while too? How the fuck does that happen? What's gonna happen? This is the craziest thing I have said, and I have to remind you guys, this is absolutely a star. Coronavirus is never going away. Just absolutely never. I'm gonna stick that into people's fucking faces now. I'm like betting even harder than ever before. It's actually never gonna go away because it's doing something absolutely hilarious right now. Not only it's presenting itself as a hilarious symptomatic bullshit, soup of symptomatic piece of garbage. Something that if you come up to me with those symptoms, I say, you're retarded. That's my solution to fixing you. I just make you angry. Just deal with it. Get angry and deal with it fast. It happens fast. But when I have to pick your fucking anger and deal with it myself, that's a 10 times more difficult fucking grenade launching experience that you can't possibly comprehend how much pain I have suffered through. Give me a fucking break. Okay? I'm not dealing with my anger. It was yours all along, because everyone is looking for that scapegoat of who's gonna take care of my anger issues. I'm so terrified. I'm so much in fear and pain and all this shit. Who's gonna take care of me for free? Because that's how I feel right now. It's like, well, if we have anger issues, someone else deserves it, and it's free. It's free. Because I'm putting effort into it. No. It's like, I want to kill someone. I will put effort into that. Are you going to get rewarded for it? For putting effort into that? Because you're killing someone else's effort. You have to understand that when you're blacking out someone's life with your anger, you're killing their effort too with your effort, and all of a sudden all your effort cancels out. I'm so sorry. Killing someone is not a work of effort. It's a work of conflict. Okay, it has a completely different name. It's a completely different purpose. And good luck. It's a conflict. You have to win a conflict, but if you lose, holy shit, is your anger gonna double up, you know, and you might die. You might actually die, and this is the fucking button that I fucking just found. If you lose a conflict, you can actually die. And I have found your stupid answer that I've been looking over the internet by typing, how do people die from coronavirus? Please tell me. Please fucking tell me, assholes. You fucking can't figure it out, can you now? Because all you have is science. All you have. I'm sitting here on a fucking time bomb. I can scream, I can shout, I can do whatever the fuck I want, man. I sit on a time bomb. Because everyone else lives better than I do. They just do. They just do. But they only live better because they're slaves. Okay? They have sacrificed their lives to live better, which makes no difference at all. They just lose their conflicts every single time. And when they're faced with another conflict with me, they lose their lives. And that's what's gonna happen. This is not yet happening. This is just a tip of the fucking iceberg, which is, I say, Corona is never gonna go away. Because this is the actual disease, the most actual disease of all time. That will define diseases forever. Literally. That's why it's never gonna go away. Even when it does, the only thing that it will do, it will freeze me from talking about it. Because everyone is like, oh shit, I shouldn't touch this thing ever again. Oh no, I think we opened a demon portal. Oops. That's going to be people's reaction when they realize what is happening, what is actually happening. And holy fucking moly, man. This is my brain. I'm investing my brain to observe what's going on in people's hearts, in people's behavior. And it's terrifying. It's tragic. They're gonna crash eventually anyways. They're just frozen pieces of shit now. They're just ice cream. Everywhere. I'm almost happy for it, you know? I'm almost happy to just crash through them and make them not exist anymore. Because this life is too difficult for them already. They already gave up. So what's the point of pushing forward anyways? If you gave up. But of course, I don't want to create myself a faster ticking time bomb of any kind. I don't want to fucking start a zombie apocalypse too soon. I don't know what kind of resources I have right now. I probably shouldn't even participate in this crisis. I probably shouldn't even give a fuck. But it's a little bit too close to my comfort, as you can tell, because I'm learning too much. There's never been a time where I learned too much, but I now started to figure out what it is, so it's scary. It's stress. It's stress beyond your comprehension, because everyone comprehends stress to some degree, and holy shit, stress goes deep, and how are we not talking about it either? How is it that haven't reached your fucking limits? Where stress goes actually really deep within you and it tears you into shreds. How do people not fucking realize that too? Because they don't take a single thread of responsibility. Alright? Another way to kill anger is to simply take responsibility and try and defeat the anger. Which is just straight up defeat the anger. You can't identify the anger. This is why when you take responsibility to defeat the anger, you pretty much did the entire job. You took the responsibility, you're going to be a responsible person now. Responsible of what? Well, whatever you took. It's up to you to figure out what your hands start grabbing onto the moment you get angry. You know? Who are you trying to scapegoat into? Well, cut off that person. Still go on that platform and still wish harm on that person, but let that person just fade out and split apart, and just do half of that job without knowing who exactly you want to harm and call out as a scapegoat. Cancel out. Just fuck off, man. No one's gonna cancel me. No one's gonna defeat my powers as a YouTube CEO, because the platform is gonna change entirely. My effort is not gonna be cancelled out by some fucking dislikes. Oh, if I get enough dislikes, everything goes to shit. Well, fuck off, man. I will try everything to defeat this stupid anger that surrounds me, not within me, but surrounds me, and that's way more difficult to defeat than some stupid inner anger. I don't have inner anger whatsoever. It just does not exist. I'm almost like having a personality crisis because I'm not an angry person anymore. What do I do? So I get triggered at least, and I'm like so fucking happy but I feel it, right? This crisis is pressing bunch of buttons of people. Bunch of buttons. Those 3 categories of slowing down the rate of this disease is actually a way to muzzle their magic. Just put muzzles on. You can't bark. You can't throw parties anymore. You're tied up. You can't do your stupid explosive bullshit. Explosive diarrhea behavior, basically. You can't do it anymore. But I still can. Oh wait, I can't. I wasn't able to do it in the first place. This is simply an act of fairness. Okay? Corona regulation is a simple act of fairness. Wow. Black Lives Matter? Is that what you got, bro? Is that what you got? Because I have a feeling Black lives are very on fire all the time. They have that personality. And they feed Americans with that personality too. Because they somehow fit in. I wonder why. Because Americans are very water and they're very fire. So of course, the first thing coronavirus slows down, and Black Lives Matter all of a sudden. What happened? Immediately, we grab onto some fucking political shit and shove it into people's mouths? Can we relax? Can we fucking, be happy that something was over? But it came back again, so I guess people knew. I guess people knew all along what we're facing here. We're facing something that has been unfair this whole fucking time and haven't been given time to speak out. And this is the scariest part, because realizing that there's a sequential 3 plus 3 going on. Sequential. Okay? That the true crisis, just like World War, potentially has happened when 2 plus 2 happening. Okay? And what was happening? Well, when people were suffocating, what does that mean? Well, we can look into their symptomatic behavior. And diarrhea. What if you want to cause diarrhea to other people? You want to make them feel pain. Because these people are painkillers. And they know how to fucking kill people in general. Okay? Cause intense amount of pain. So, that's why world wars were happening, potentially. This trigger. This is actually an incredibly powerful bomb we have never seen before. Because here we go again. neglecting and waiting for an explosion, and we're ready, basically. Let's see what happens. Am I alright? Let's see what happens. We added 2 3s together. We have neglected certain type of personality. And that personality is gonna blow up. Blow shit up. So yeah, this is act of fairness. I'm not regulated in any way because I was regulated this entire existence of capitalism. Let's put it this way. Existence of not such an easy job market. Not such an easy time being just a regular dude who does things, who interacts with people. Because now we're sucked into the phone industry, like whatever, okay. And so I'm kind of scared of interactions. Because, you know, people have their escapes. People just have it. I sit down with Fatfire, which I said could have been a potential date. Sit down. She fucking pulls her phone out. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. You just ruined everything. Not only she brings a child, which is like excusable, okay? You can't leave a child alone, I guess. Who cares though? You know, no one's gonna put you to jail for leaving a child alone. Are they? Just for protective measures, yeah. But let's be honest. Isn't your child deserves to be in your fucking jail? Do you really love it so much? Do you really love being single with a child? That's insane. That is madness, dude. I can barely take care of myself. And still single. That hurts me every day I wake up. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So people will grab whatever it takes to just go into a fucking another dimension. There is no other dimension. I'm sorry, you have to face reality and interact. Because otherwise you will lose that ability entirely. And this unfairness of like... So, if you want to understand what is truly unfair, people truly wasted ability to interact. Okay, they just wasted it. It's no longer there, basically. And when the interactive media is gonna show up, okay, when the fours are gonna show up, is they're gonna feed back into the 2, and it's gonna rejuvenate the 2. It's almost like we can just be patient and wait, but no! Why should we wait? It's all about reaching that fair goal of let's start a war. What's wrong? You know, we did it this entire time the way we did it, and let's repeat it. If I look back again, maybe it does align. So this is not 15 years ago, but we can still look at 15 years prior. So we have 32, 31, 24, 23, and World War II. Okay? We get the Hitler thing. So when I'm talking about 2 plus 2 equals 4, it's actually 2 plus 2 equals World War II. Okay? That's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about my clock is pretty fucking fascinating. Okay? So yeah. Kind of on that level. And if we take a step back again, what happened? That's 4 steps. This is 5 steps. So we have to take 5 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. What was happening, for example, 1870 history or whatever. I'll just look into history real quick. It's not gonna be real quick. It's gonna be annoying, but I have to do it. I guess Civil War was the thing that would apply. I have to double check. So if we're being truly honest, the 3 area is gonna end in 5 years. So we have to do this to indicate the end or the start of 1433 on my clock. This is the start year. Alright? 2010. Alright? And we keep going like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is kind of the start of World War II. This year. Investigatable, obviously debatable. But if I do this again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that is scary. Okay? That shit is scary. How it aligns exactly. Almost like I need to investigate history just a little bit more to see how my clock just nails it, okay? Every 15 years, our history is being moved. I'm not gonna say that a very well organized event satisfies me, but I'll take it, okay? I'll take it. If there's any coherence when dissecting the clock, because the clock, you know, history does not speak to me in any way. I don't know about Civil War. I don't give a fuck about that. But it's here. And it's American history too, which is ridiculously annoying, right? Why is it such a big deal? Well, it must be a big deal because it was pretty much American thing, right? 1 + 1, meaning water plus water. Too much water? It kills fire. It kills Russian kind of power creep. Let's put it this way. So I'm not sure, right? What is this exact war about? Maybe it's interesting. Again, this is interesting, right? Lincoln, while he exists, the Civil War exists. Like, this is the weirdest thing of all time, by the way. What? Who is this guy? Now I'm very fascinated. And, not happy. This guy is entangled fully in this situation. So I was like, well, someone wanted to kill him, and it happened, finally, for some reason. So this is going to be fascinating. You know, diving into these things, I can only do so much as one person, okay? I can only spread my wings to a certain degree, and I will need help. It's just as fascinating as it is, I can't just find a community out there. I feel already rejected millions of times, millions of miles away. No, because people didn't know the act of fairness that was required to involve smart people into the conversation, not just obsessed people, not just angry people who have lost their way of life. No. Smart people like myself. Just involve me into your conversation and you win. You win already. Congratulations. I can talk to myself and everyone will listen. I win, you win. Like, crazy, right? I'm passionate to talk, you're passionate to listen. Like, these things can connect. But act of fairness, if it doesn't happen and doesn't fix the situation while the war is going, okay? So this is basically inevitable at this point. Some kind of war is gonna go off, something that's gonna go really bad. And, let's see how we handle this shit. Now, yeah, this corona crisis actually 10 years late, you know, like that sort of stuff. If I truly align myself with the Civil War or whatever happening as a 1-1. So something had to have happened in 2010, which is What could have possibly happened there? Nothing was happening, yeah. Of course. Nothing. I hope. Instead of looking too deep, obviously, if I wanted to, like, align things, like, it's a line, I don't know, I don't care. I don't care. Especially when a 3-3 thing is almost like, you know, it wants to repeat itself. So if you take a third, it's going to be slightly more towards the last 5 years, right? So it's kind of in the right time when similarly can be said, like, I still don't know exact date, by the way. World War II exact date is from 1939, which is deadly accurate as well. So we just go 5 times over, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We pretty much start here, but in actuality it starts 5 years later, right? Just like coronavirus starts 10 years later. And this lasts for 5 years. So pretty much until Corona shows up. Which is crazy. When is the time when that other thing shows up at 4-4? Right? The final war of all time. Well, see, these motherfuckers know how to freeze things for so long until pretty much the last minute it explodes. Because the time actually moves forward. We have to make a crazy critical decision, and probably that can be taken as an advantage. There's already a critical decision being made. We don't have to worry about what happens here. So I think this actually improves the clock all of a sudden. Even further, I have investigated fully how the clock works and added Civil War into that mix. I have improved. Okay, what did you do today, motherfuckers? Today. You know, every day I get up, and if I'm angry, I fucking do this. Let's go. Let's travel. Star first hour complete. This is how you do studying, okay? This is it. And you will never forget it. Because this is what you wanted to know really badly, so you researched it for sure. Not researched it for some stupid project you're gonna crumple and throw away. No, you didn't research it because some guy on the streets are gonna ask you this certain question about what is Civil War. Fuck you, I still don't know what Civil War is. Get the fuck from my face. But I know a very cute little fact about a Civil War. It aligns with my clock. Now it's cool. It aligns with, you know, potentially Americans have concentrated something. Almost like a spectacle. That's what Civil War was. An incredible spectacle, but it was deeper than you think. And we're going to try and dissect that. But most importantly of all, my clock now explains, or rather contains 1-1 crisis as known as Civil War. And this also includes the 2-2 crisis and the 3-3 crisis. Wow. 3-3 crisis, that is here right now, boys. We're ready for it. Are you ready, kids? 5 years of war. You ready, kids? It's crazy, man. It's clown time. It's clown fiesta time. It's here, finally. Okay, and it's all aligned, too, with this, the idea that every XX20, you know, starts with a disease of some kind. But this is a crisis time, too. That aligns, too. Cute, isn't it? I love it. But I don't buy into those other conspiracy theories, because this is it, man. This is the disease that we will never forget. Because this is so much deeper in so many levels. You know, everyone is just investing into it. Their boredom is through the roof. They want something so badly to spill the tea. And it's like, oh my god, where's the tea? What's happening? Who do I kill, you know? You know, you played too much Among Us, I believe. No, if we're alive and we're not victorious, that means there's someone out there, you know, and we have to kill them. We have to vote them out. Oh my god, man. People are like this, believe me, man. Spill the tea and they smell blood. They're piranhas all over the place. What fish do I eat now? Wow. Alright, so I'm very tired, but we're gonna start climbing. We're gonna build YouTube history somehow. Alright, somehow. How to sing like a favorite artist. Yep. Great video. I'm not exactly sure how I will rewind this, but I do have 820 liked videos. And here it begins, you know, with where I am. Amazing. It's amazing. Total liked videos is 2,000, so you know I did pretty much as much work as the rest of my history is with YouTube. Basically, I doubled my capacity to understand YouTube. That's fascinating. I hate that Noxious just stolen the top spot of what was the last video liked, and you can see it all too well. This stupid thumbnail. We have to like something quick, guys. I can't do this, man. I gotta like something real fast right now. Fuck it, I'll take whatever Stossel has. I don't even care what video this is. If Stossel can be on the fucking front page here. Am I gonna like Vsauce for this thumbnail? Get the fuck off. So we know how deep we have to go. We don't have to worry about. Alright, so much better, dude. I feel so much better now, okay? It's a guy I can trust. It's kind of... I wonder how many videos are gonna contain Corona thing. So here it begins. I need to still recover. I pretty much need to sleep too. So I looked into like Lindsay, career, 2 videos that I liked specifically, but then I liked The Underground because it's a fucking hit, man. It's a banger. Yep. Latest censorship method. Well, Eric Dubay is the flat earth genius, pretty much. You know, you have to be a genius, but you have to come with a wave of some kind of information. So he came with the flat earth information. That's cool. The Night is Still Young is a hidden Nicki Minaj gem, basically. It's probably the best song that she has, and why is it not blowing up like crazy? I will apologize for advertisements, but installing ad blocker is so difficult. It's 3 clicks away and it tears me apart. I don't know, 190 mil. That sounds like a decent level to be at. I'll take it. Whatever. Yeah, whatever. So I'll just feed the feelings. Obviously, Cyrix is gonna show up with the good feed. Like, she probably has collected most. I assume that's a she, by the way, because like, it's always gonna have too many foot. No, you don't do that as a guy. You don't fucking just slap a bunch of girls on every single video that you plays. Cyrix is a collection of music which is fascinating, and it's a daily dose of a new song every time. It's never gonna end, is it? I'm kind of getting bored though, but because I'm getting bored, I just got the greatest of all time. Cause like, I'll take it, man. Not only I get this as a starting point, I get the weirdest shit of all time that's up there, okay? I can't get to there right now. Literally, at my birthday, she releases exactly, at my birthday, a song called Birthday. So I'm like, okay, we're on to something now, okay? Now I'm scared, actually. Now someone is fucking hunting me down. I'm scared. Thief is just accidentally good song while I was being on Hytale. So this was exactly the time when I was on Hytale. It doesn't show when I liked the video, so it's painfully annoying, actually. Like, why? Why, though? Let me know, YouTube. Collect information. It's nice. Don't worry about it. Information is like... Guess how many kilobytes of data. Not megabytes. Definitely not gigabytes. Just a few kilobytes of data. But how much does this cost me to store this much data, okay? Of all this YouTube bullshit. 1 second, what the fuck? 7 kilobytes. So, YouTube, please, just give me data. Don't screw yourself up. This is where I discover Ornasian being decent, and I'm like, yep, I'll take it. I'll take a high. I'll take a high from a vampire. That's something I can do, okay? And yeah, the Hytale. Yeah. That was a long Hytale, by the way. This is a thing, I guess. I don't know. The most unhealthy. Of course, I will enjoy shitting on millennials anytime. Oh wait, I'm a millennial. Okay. Most unhealthy generation. Well, who knows? I don't know. I don't remember what stats were involved. I don't give a fuck. I looked into Linkin Park a lot, okay? That shit strains for a long time, I think. I mean, this is a long time by itself. The fact that there is a private video that something got removed, I'm so pained by this. I don't know. Oh, there's also Encore. Yeah, she sang Linkin Park Encore. Which is... What? Nick, what are you doing? On the right track sometimes. Sometimes something. But I canceled Nick. Now I have to feel bad about it? Get out of here. So yeah, I'm gonna slowly climb up here, and that's the entire rewind. This is the way that we gonna forget about the stupidity, the incredible level of stupid that I just bumped into. Again, I can forget about it. It's the greatest thing of all time. Now, feeling kind of hungry, so 1 sec. I mean, it's only appropriate that this video is gonna be called Half and a Half. Okay? Half rewind, half Corona. Alright? That's the name of the game. So, now we're getting into that Corona thing, you know? We did the YouTube thing, now we're doing the Corona. A mashup. Chester saying something. Oh, lost album. Okay. Will be final released. Nobody cares. Here. Some, again, good music. Usually that's all I do, just like good music. Hello, I am iJustine. Why did I like this? It's just weird to see her on a fucking... as a show host. I don't know. Nah. I literally get no memories that are worthwhile. I guess I should not skip around, obviously. Like Emilia Clarke. I tried, okay? I tried hard. I watched 2 of her movies. Which is, she's mainly known for Game of Thrones, but that's lame. Okay? Nobody's gonna watch Game of Thrones. What? So I try and find her on YouTube, and I try and find her on some movies that I can watch. Not series. No one's gonna watch series of things. Like, that's crazy. Okay, I'm already occupied. I'm already married, basically. You know what I mean? That sort of stuff. You didn't get 800, you got 801, and that sucks. That's all I'm gonna say right now. This one moment. If I wouldn't have liked John Stossel, this would have been actually 800, so cute. Very cute moment. And yeah, Clarke is actually on the board, so, watching 2 movies eventually gives her enough credit to even get to 23rd place. That's insane. Insane. I wish I wouldn't have cancelled Nicki Minaj, right? Because she was very high, that one of the highest people canceled, 2nd highest person. So, that's insane. Maybe I am insane. And a black person, the only black person to be cancelled. As I've said, pretty racist move, but I did it. Whoops. I survived Minecraft hardcore. I don't even know why I like this thing. This is not even funny. It's not even interesting. Who cares about Minecraft? First draw then. I don't know, dude. This was probably just funny, right? It's just a funny little Hearthstone haha moment. That's cute. There's some Lithuanian music in there, sprinkled in, injected, because it's good. Miley Cyrus just took a hold of me here. Well, that's cute. See, what I was doing was pairing up Avril against Miley. So that happened. And it was quite an event, apparently. Okay. And yeah, they were like equal forces, actually. I realized, wow, Miley actually looks a little cooler, but now she looks horrible. And Avril still looks decent the whole way through. And she had quirks. And for me, Avril is a definite winner all the time. It's just Avril actually failed as a team member because she got immediately knocked out the moment I realized, oh, Taylor actually has the same personality as Miley Cyrus? Wait, what? What are we talking about? I don't understand, by the way. I do not understand Taylor's personality at all because I was tricked and I still can't recover anymore. And maybe that's the whole point, That's the whole fucking point that has been made her entire life. That one point. Well, you can read most of the signs, okay? Most of the signs, but sometimes you can get tricked as well. Walks out of the interview because she got creeped out. I understand that. Get over it. Get over me? What? Hold My Heart, pretty cute. Virtual concert of Lindsey Sterling was just interesting, right? Like, you have this bodysuit, so you can create a virtual reality concert. That's kind of interesting. But virtual reality can go fuck itself, because I'm not included in there. And people just keep pushing forward with technology, even though a lot of people get excluded out of those social events. Like, that's crazy. Are you really, really into that sort of stuff? Because, like, that creeps me out. Like, Minecraft, I understand. It's a social, booming thing, okay? People can play Minecraft. It's not a big fucking brain moment that happens. But, virtual reality is beyond that, I think. ASMR, super cool video. It's almost like Belle Delphine video for 1 minute, but it's actually nice to look at. You know, it's not like a sex tornado basically coming at you. Real musician reviews. Well, I actually liked It's Everyday Bro to some degree. It's just, you know, it's an explosive thing. Just thought provoking, I would say. It's just, and it's so catchy. It's just ridiculous. That's all Jake Paul needed to do. Just one song that just blows him out of proportions. Okay, and he nailed it. That's what a real musician would do. Okay, do a one-hit wonder and leave. Okay, Rumi. He will learn eventually. Okay. Embarrassing crushes in school. Yeah, it's truly embarrassing, dude. Yeah, my best friend who gave up singing. Yes, they gave up singing immediately after doing One Hit Wonder. Obviously, this guy is his friend, but whatever. I guess he needed a different kind of personality to show him, you know, what it's all about. Different kind. Still narcissist though. Shock diving. The Man. Real good music. Actually pretty early in the year. The Man shows up. What? I'm hoping I can clear the list in 1 hour and 30 minutes. Damn. I'll take it. Shark diving with iJustine. I'll take whatever bikini video I can get from iJustine, okay? And this one, I took it. I liked it. Yeah. You know, like, let's be honest. I don't give a fuck what iJustine does with technology. I just want to look at her and enjoy her personality as well. Like, that's it. That's just the way of the women, okay? You just stare at them and you you become a drooling noob, because I will never have this, man. It's always beautiful. This actually title says The Worst Marriage Proposal. I almost started ranting about this exactly, okay? Of how Nikki got herself into a disappointing relationship, right? It's almost like a relationship do I really need help right now? That sort of relationship, you know, where you contemplate what's going on. I just got myself a personal simp. That's fascinating, actually. A simpy. Call it what you want. That's how I see it. Because this proposal sucked ass, and it's sure it might have a special spice on his channel, you know. But the way I see it is terrifying to me. Disgusting, man. And yeah, his channel died too the moment, you know, Nikki started her own podcasting or whatever. Like, it really killed his channel. So I'm not gonna lie. Will make you cry. Yeah, that cool, man. Calm interview. This is like very rare moment when Lindsey Sterling actually talks to the audience, and she says like, "I'm so stressed out. I don't want to. Let's not talk about it. Just leave me alone." That sort of. That's the way I feel it, man. What the hell? Ryan Hayashi just has a ridiculous personality. Ridiculous. Are you really okay, Ryan? Yep. This is some Maron music, dude. Captain Sparklers. I tried Element Animation a little bit. The rap songs are cool. For you. This almost just sounds good before I even click on it, man. I know, man. I know, I liked it for a fucking reason. But when it's just mostly music, it's a little bit boring. Todd Howard says stuff, man. That's right. Gotta listen when Todd Howard speaks, man. Mindscape. Yeah. Probably still worth checking out. I don't care if it's not profitable anymore. You know, I only play Hearthstone. But even when I play Hearthstone or Skyrim, Skyrim is not necessarily profitable, but it's goddamn fun to play, okay? So that's why you listen when Todd Howard speaks. That's why. Everybody wants to be a poppy. I'm kind of like ignoring Allison because now it's more of a Penn and Teller thing. So I gave her credit, as I always do. Like, a girl goes first. I don't give a fuck if you don't do magic at all. I don't give a fuck about that. Always goes first that way. Birthday. Right there, boys. And it's almost like this thing, like, I know what you're doing. Yeah. Super sneaky, super fucking trying to play cool. It's the most annoying thing I've ever seen. And my birthday is March 5th. And that is a video released at March 5th. And I'm very scared. And I said how scared I am, but my comment is somewhere buried or just non-existent. Science, not cool. Today is my birthday. Why is it red? What made it so red? What the fuck? So not cool, man. I feel harassed. I feel abused right now. I feel like something is very wrong. What is her comment, by the way? Does she put some thought into her comment at all? So when's your birthday? Yeah, congratulations, asshole. You figured it out, actually. Piece of shit, man. This is the most... How do you fucking get more troll than this, man? When is your birthday? Eh? Yeah, congratulations, dude. Stupid side. Oh my god, dude. She answered, oh my god. She didn't, by the way. Is the fake one. I think. Right? Oh, it's not even that. Oh, actually, it is her. She did answer. This video is actually not clickbait. Which is ridiculous. Right? That is crazy. JoJo's... Or it could be clickbait in a way, but like it didn't sound like clickbait to me. And it's a young girl, so it's just so fucking weird. Weird. What? You you would expect that to be staged. Fuck. College humor is shutting down. It actually felt like it shut down to me. College humor is not on the list. I'm sorry about that. Yes. Superwoman is potentially graduatable, but not on the list. So, oopsies. And the worst part of all, Superwoman is just never hot. Not only not hot, never hot. It's just, that's a very terrible way to embrace your personalities, to never be hot. Not even attempt in that category. Like, I don't think I have ever been more disappointed, basically. That's how unattractive she is. Like, wow. Because I tried. I tried. I tried that relationship. Look at how many X's I have. X's and O's, man. Holy mountain. Yeah, Smosh just does a great job. I was constantly fascinated by Smosh. I think there's just gonna show up constantly. I don't know. Shane Dawson's videos suck. Balls. I don't know why I like this video at all. This is gonna be a terrible fucking way to do a YouTube rewind, actually. But I'll take whatever I can get, you know? Whatever I set up myself. Now I'm exposing myself. I obviously got sucked into Victorious real bad. Because the opening song is just too much for me to handle, man. It has a lot of spice in there. And it does make me feel like Ariana Grande was the victorious of the victorious. The one who actually felt victorious in that sense. So that's a big deal. I can't tell you why. That's too much to ask, okay? No, but the song itself, it fucking explains it all, right? You become a star, but you're not granted to become a star. You have to grant it yourself. You have to graduate. It's crazy. You have to graduate in those series in that moment, and the question is like, who graduated? We know who graduated. We know who became famous, right? That's so fucking terrifying. YouTubers getting scared of Technoblade. Yep. Technoblade shows up. Cute. Selena Gomez. Shut up. Try Not to Laugh is wonderful series. Still tried more College Humor, but only got hooked when Adam tried to ruin something. That's cute. Brofist. Good. Nightwish. This was when I hit Ozzy in the for a chat, but she happens to only like terrible music and have nothing to talk about besides like, what do you want from me type of questions, right? Why are you doing this and that and just never really blocked me or anything, never got too offended, but it was not a pleasant conversation at all. She just looked nice enough like everyone else from my school that I cared about for looking nice. JoJo got inside the list. She has some good songs, which is fine. There's probably some clickable material, which means I will rewatch it potentially, something. But it's mostly gonna be music, and that means that I just get in tune with the way, you know, it all flows together, I guess. Pool Boy. I probably liked it in order to hate it. The moment I revisit this is I'm not into his fucking acting and into his partnership with Ari in his life. Like, no. I'm not into that shit. Nobody can flirt with me anymore. Yikes. So yeah, there's some... I tried College Humor. I really did. I really did. Okay. It's probably still worth reaching, but this is where the College Humor was peaking with these interesting sketches. They're gone now, I think. They're terribly dismantled. Wait. Oh, animatic. Yeah, whatever. I I will always hate Emerichu, just always and forever. The most hated YouTuber of all time. It does animations. No. This is a terrible job. Get the fuck out of here, Emerichu. Despite me being subscribed or whatever. It means nothing. And I don't watch her videos. I'm just always terrified of like her videos. It makes no sense to me. It's almost like looking into a shitty version of myself if I was her personality. Like, no, it's a bad person. There's so many better things to do. You can be Tana Mojo and just be way better than other people. And even I appreciate that. Corona zombie virus. Yeah, it's kind of correct actually. But it's obviously a conspiracy way to put it together. I would never do that as a title. You probably already can guess. Glowfly Swarm is a card that still haunts us to this day. Actually, it doesn't anymore. So thanks. But that's a questionable little thing, isn't it? Why is it not haunting us anymore? I don't know. Hospitalized. After emotional... What the fuck? Mental health reasons. Suicide attempt too? What? Yes. I probably got myself into a whirlwind of just bad news. I don't want to know about it. I don't want to know whether people thought she had mental issues of some kind. Because that's usually what provokes you to have them. It's like just people put you on a lot of pressure. Just one Rebecca song on the list. It's kind of sad, but the year was dry of that sort of material, okay? I couldn't highlight Rebecca too much, but cool, you know. I found something I liked, and it's here. Cool Me Down, yep. So this is where Mr. Beast showed. What the fuck, man? Why? Who do you pay to get this number right there, asshole? Who told you this? Motherfuckers, man. See, the world is under control right now. It's too many coincidences. But this is a lot, man, to take in. Okay, I can take in the birthday thing. I can take in that little joke about 800. But Mr. Beast showing up at 666 with this food to people in need? I'm in need, asshole. Fucking American privilege. Piece of garbage, man. Yeah, well, whatever. Whatever. I'll ignore it. I could use some food. You know, I could use $1,000 of food and that's it. Stored food. Fuck yeah, dude. I'll take it anytime. Yeah, looking back, it's just... Yeah, simply the best cover. I was looking for a remix. Nigahiga is just great. Saved my marriage. I don't know, it's just some weird fucking joke. Coronavirus showing up here just means that Paul Joseph Watson knows how to fucking present shit. Yeah, I actually watched an hour of Tana. I did it. I'm not a fan. I cancelled her. And, but I still poured a lot of effort into this. So canceling someone hurts me more than her. Like, so what, right? Try not to wow challenge. Well, I lose every challenge that Sniper has. Because Sniper's still on the list, still strong, right? Sniper. Right there, boys. Way higher than Clark. Emilia Clark. Okay, whatever. Cheap Mom. I'm sure Sniper Wolf can actually climb even higher than this. There's some, you know, possibility there. But Sniper Wolf. Oh, whoa. What the fuck? Never mind, my mom called me, so whatever. Just confirming that she's coming back soon, so whatever. That's useful. I hope. I honestly don't know exactly why she went off back to the hospital. But you know, every single time you call the cops and the medics to help out with something, you end up with that decision of like, oh, I need to hospitalize myself. Cute. Thanks. Don't bring disease back either. She asked me to be clean. Fuck that. Yeah, Ariana just got herself deep in this shit. For real here. Early access Matrix. Yeah. I probably just like the titles at this point. Not much else. Things to do when you're bored. What is that? What is this channel? How to make... Why did I like mashed potatoes? Am I retarded now? Holy shit. So yeah, this was a long Ariana ride. I think, like, wow. What? Whenever Scott Pilgrim shows up, I just like it. You can see how I'm just skimming the top of things. Most of these music videos, because it's the easiest thing to like. If I like a music, like, I need to keep it somehow in check. I must not forget about it, please. You know, mostly I put it all in my Discord, right? Ultimate Music, whatever. But some songs don't actually fit that genre, so of the level, I would say, the level of presentation. Yeah, some people I cancel, they're coming back to haunt me. I'm actually scared. This is interesting. Tana, Poppy, and like Nikki. I mean, cool. I'll reconsider. I mean, it's now possible. But I hate Tana so much, man. Just accidentally hate her now. I'll reconsider anyways. Oh, fine. Okay. Tana, Poppy, and we're looking for 10 points this time around. 10 points. They have to get it in one day. 10 points. That's crazy. That will never happen. And it hurts me. Can they be reconsidered? And this leaves me with just, you know, some homework so I don't have to just climb the rest of the hour because it gets quite boring. But I just kind of feel like I want to do it anyways. Wow. I learned how to lucid dream. Yeah, you didn't. Ain't nobody got time for that. That's right. That's right. Microwaving grapes. Who likes these? It's almost like I'm looking at a fucking foreign. See, this is the girl that had a weird symptom of not being not being able to taste food. But when you look into her personality, it immediately checks out as water person, and immediately checks out like, okay, the symptom does exist, and it does fit together, you know. So, thanks for the help. Very cool. What it's like. But what I was looking into is like, what causes all this stress? Is my question. Obviously, the question that I'm asking, I'm not gonna get answers from a stupid video. You know, it has to be an interactive experience in a way. I have to directly ask the questions. Anytime the nerf happens, okay, in Hearthstone, it's the greatest deal of all time. Just saying. All my life. That's what I had to do to squeeze Dave Day's stuff into proper value. But he got cancelled eventually because I can't revive him anymore. Alright? I can't just leave him as a star either. He's gonna die off. I don't want to see that. I don't want to look at it. I don't want to skip it every time. It's like, oh, okay, Dave Days, yeah, he has to rest. Well, there's a very easy way to rest right now, actually. So, yeah, it keeps going. Yeah, but Alex Jones jumps in here in the Impulsive podcast. That was a big deal. I tried Dan to DM a little bit, but it's a nope. It's a no from me. When Kadikarus said I watched 24 of the worst YouTube videos ever, he's talking about himself. He looks into the mirror and he's scared. But that's so dumb. Okay, being self-conscious in a negative way, like, aren't you just happy that you created a career, that you went this far, that you held this passion? Otherwise, probably making a mistake. It's kind of crazy. No, Onision speaks again about something that I said yes, I do like this. My first time. But man, the old school Rebecca, just the cutest thing ever, okay? The most huggable teddy bear of all time. Now she's kind of a monster. She's no longer the cute Friday girl, I would say. The after Friday. After she got the greatest party of all time, she actually looked fucking insanely good for a long time. But now, the blue hair era, not for me. I'm sorry about that. The short blue hair era as well. Yeah, she double buns here, but that's just the cutest thing. That's literally teddy bear moment. So you can just like the thumbnail at some point. Where am I? Do you guys see? Okay, yeah. So you guys see this thumbnail. Taylor Swift talks about eating disorder. Is quite interesting. I watched her entire documentary in the end, and it's a definitely memorable part. Don't have to say exactly what she said, but wait. Yeah, some things are just not memorable. Like, obviously, Onision saying no. Terrible title. You just have to click and find out what's so no about. while the disorder was about, starving yourself because you're a star, you have to look good, you have to fulfill your fans' wishes and all that shit. But they don't wish you well. They don't know what they want anyways. And what you want is to be healthy. So like that was this conflict in there. And being healthy, being energetic, and all that shit is what you need to achieve through fooding yourself. Adam Conover. Yeah, I mean, I pretty much follow Adam Conover quite as deeply as I can. He seems to be, I mean, on the right track. I don't know. Almost like a clean conspiracy theorist. In a way, clean. He does it better than anyone else. Debunks bullshit. What else do we have? So this is going pretty quick. And it tries to undo certain cancellations too. So that's already something. Most of the time, the people who show up for the moment to be liked, that one moment, they're just momentary people as well. Jackstrom's a little bit of a disappointment, but he's always around, and there's a lot of content that you can watch, I think, that I still haven't watched. So I keep him worthwhile, but he's not on the list. Because he was a leader most of the time. That's why. Yeah, Leah made one hit that I liked. That's where it kind of falls apart. Beyond that, she still has cool videos from her youth, but like it gets creepier and creepier, right? Like the longer they're not revived in a way. Mia Rodriguez showed up, popped in, got 4 million views. Who knows if she comes back? She's kind of a new face. And I don't give a fuck, actually. Just liked something new. Yeah. More music to like back at. So this gets boring now. So it's like a bad way to rewind things. Come on, man. That's another clip from the documentary. This sounds cute, actually. Let me get me. What happened to Freddy 1? Not much happened. Too bad VGHS 4 didn't happen yet. About the whole country. I think Dr. Phil actually went somewhat. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know which way he went. It almost felt like he was actually going against the Corona narrative, basically. Corona conspiracy theories. Well, it's no longer conspiracy theories when coronavirus just shows up yet again out of nowhere. It can almost like be a controlled thing at this point. How obnoxious that was. Mega obnoxious. Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed now. The death battle. Both of them die. Sorry for spoilers. See, the important part would be like, oh, some YouTuber post a bunch of shit and how much do I liked it, right? That's the important part. Is there history of this year? That would be the YouTube Rewind. Who made it this year? Who made it special this year around? For me, personally. Because I need to kind of contribute. Like, you know, like, PewDiePie kind of complained that he could kind of ruined YouTube Rewind for the next, for the 2019. Because he was asked, oh, what do we do for YouTube Rewind, pretty much. So that was a big deal. Well, he probably just reviewed it and could have given a few feedback things, and it's like, well, you have wasted everyone on 2018, but PewDiePie, I don't think he just has no opinions, actually. You ask for opinions and he wouldn't give. Yeah. Especially under pressure, let's put it that way. So, super simple. Under pressure, it just doesn't work out. Anyways, I'll take a break. I'll take total break now. Come back tomorrow, which is today, but I have to get some sleep. Alright. Yeah, I don't feel this is gonna work out, actually. Even though it just looks so fucking cute, right? With this Mr. Beast showing up with the my birthday thing aligning. All these cute things. But maybe I'm just bored. Maybe I'm also kind of disappointed. Yeah, dude. So let's just just do it quickly. The impossible one. I mean, what else is there to like? It's just a bunch of things to like. There's no way it has its own narrative. Because the context is so messed up, right? It's all over the place. And there's no specific criteria of what I like. So in the end, it just, everything fails. I can't actually, sadly, give any feedback from this. Damn it. I tried so hard and it doesn't fucking matter. Yikes. Well, we'll try something different for YouTube Rewind, I guess. We have to figure out what, though. Alright, so instead of doing this, we need to recover some clues of how we're supposed to do the rewind. Yikesies. Wow, it's pretty deep. Because it brings me back to 2018 and the success of that rewind. Despite the downfall and dislikes, it doesn't fucking matter. It was the most successful thing ever because it empowered PewDiePie to do his rewind. People were so upset it actually empowered someone else to step in and mix it up. Mix it up a little bit. Mix in a little bit more content into the pool. But it already was pretty good. But it also inspired PewDiePie because it was such a meme year. So, I approve, man. I approve. This is what we're looking for right now. We're talking about rewind. But we're not talking about memes. We're talking about, like, insane behavior, I would say. Insane YouTubers' behavior. You know, like, if we take the YouTube map, these people basically get their personal playground. Alright? So those would be the clues. And Will Smith is gonna open up for us. Apparently. Whoops. I didn't fucking made this up, man. This is real. This is actually real. Will Smith is gonna be. We'll look at here and be like, look at this phone. Rewind time. It's real. The best, man. There's one problem with Rewind right now is a lot of masterminds, like the leader type fucking people, are actually missing. Niga Higa, H3, Shane Dawson, MatPat, Kriparian, yeah, he's kind of missing too. I'm kind of missing him right now. Victoria Justice, I consider also missing. My little gamer girl too. Lava's not missing. Jack's Films is also missing. So girls are not missing. They're easy to fix. PewDiePie was fixed actually. That's cute. So besides us having a little bit of a trouble with some people here that probably can be reborn from the ashes, I actually half-assed Tana already. Okay. Just before I even wake up. Yep. It's gonna be an amazing day then. I mean, I have stuff to do again. And YouTube Rewind is a completely different beast that encourages leaders to show up as well. And Will Smith to say his yas, man. Yeah! I need to practice my yaw, man. The political yaw. It's Rewind time. That's hot. It's hot, man. Oh man, this does a lot of practice I need. Fucking impersonation is not my style, dude. That is in fact very hot. Ninja is on this list and he was cancelled. So it's literally the next person is already cancelled. Gabby Hanna is like cancelled, you know, like you're not gonna get anything else from that 2018 experience. Literally nothing. I want to like rewatch the video to see how pathetic it is. How it literally has nothing to do with my Rewind at all anymore. That's, you know, when you're doing this bullshit, maybe you pick up long-lasting creators, right? Like creators that actually fucking survive. Fortnite and Marquez Brownie. None of them will survive though. Yeah, play me some cancel music. Jumping? Yeah. We don't understand what jumping music means. You just get cancelled, bruh. Why? Not even a thank you? Lisa Koshy is like the closest person to maybe control Rewind. Okay, sure, appear in Rewind. Swoozy is like super close to show up, but nope. I see, and that's it. These are the only people that I even know, man. These guys are extremely cancelled in my point of view. Like, this is science we're talking about. And ASAP Science can go ASAP fuck themselves. Like, if you ASAP Science on me, like, no. That's where you fail life. Cool. Alright. I guess Bongo Cat is the best YouTuber ever. Let's go, boys! That is right up in there. Like, yeah, Odd One Out maybe can make it on the list. I just don't watch this shit. I have a personal problem of some kind of not watching his stuff. It takes a lot of bravery to be cancelled. Yeah, vulnerable. And I'm so proud of, yeah, yeah, so fucking awesome, right? And a bunch of people pitch in their stupid fucking political shit. Thank you. Some memes do show up, I guess. Oh yeah! Lindsey Sterling is here! Well, fuck yeah, dude! See? I'm not an asshole. I have one YouTuber that fucking made it. She looks fucking fantastic. If only she had a oh. No. 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 No, too close. Doesn't even look like her, by the way. It's ridiculous. She's way too happy right now. No way, dude. And, Beast Shark, yeah, I don't know. It's disgusting, honestly. Oh, you have the back end, basically. Please watch these YouTubers. Please review these YouTubers. Go next. Maybe this is gonna be the rewind, guys. We're gonna review YouTubers in this. How terrible they are compared to my YouTubers that I like. Wow, that is oh, John Oliver is here too. Now, the question is like, what is the average breakthrough rate? And how many YouTubers? Well, wait, Fap TV? Fap? Who? Why is it a woman too? This is not okay, man. This is the best meme of all time now. How did people miss this shit? Holy crap. Fap TV, yeah. This is like the next level meme at this point, beyond T-Series, dude. Wow. Alright, I guess I'll keep this in mind. This is a possibility to check these YouTubers. Yeah, because what I have to do is I have to be equipped with tolerance, and maybe I can even bring back Ninja from the dead, because he's on the list. He just got cancelled accidentally. Yeah, you know, accidentally. But everything is possible. So how about we kick this off with the goddamn rewind of doing exactly this. Let's review this thing. Except for Swoozy, because he's secretly cancelled. I'm not gonna watch his stuff, please. I already watched all of the videos. Now we have a bunch of more material to work with. And as a YouTube CEO, I am obligated to do this. And, wish me luck, I guess. Yeah, because, like, I'm still thinking, like, what is this gonna be about? Well, we're gonna squeeze these motherfuckers for the memes. I think I'm gonna have to go PewDiePie's route, but PewDiePie made a dry sort of content where he didn't include too many YouTubers anymore. He kind of did the half-ass sort of move, right? He just made fun of YouTube Rewind and that's it. And that's not exactly an out, I would say. It's more of a split motion, right? Like, oh, he will have a responsibility now every year to supplement us with his rewind. Thank you. It's gonna suck most of the time. Just like actual rewind. Because, you know, if you put enough effort, if you put enough YouTubers, and most of them will agree to show up, like, that you can turn it into a big event, essentially. That's not bad. But this is my personal story. I think I can spin the web and create a personalized story of how these people enter my life, basically, slowly, and really just blow up every single time, because one is better than the other, right? So they tell their fucking stories, and they combine it into, you know, a rewind of my life, because, like, most of the stuff that I watched was this year, and most of the stuff that they did was this year too. So it's gonna crossfire most of the time. But what I have to understand is these are and you have to understand, these are personalities, and they're just gonna be doing their thing. There's nothing I can rewind. You just have to put them in because you like them. And this is potentially what happened with YouTube 2018. There was a passionate person out there, or passionate group of people that put together another group of people, and they might have missed a bunch of people too. It's a very difficult thing to manage, I would say. It's a very difficult thing to invite everyone. Like, crazy difficult. Like, how do you fucking do this shit? So, you must understand, besides trying to do justice on this thing, I didn't invite everyone, and I will barely, scratch the surface by looking at who are these people, right? We need to know. We need to know, who is Will Smith? Who is Will... What is that thing? Who is the Yas guy? Who will never get points because you have to stay in the bottom, dude. Please, don't move. We have a very good angle right now of how this meme cycle is gonna do. So, when I come back, I'm gonna tell you how I did the... It's probably gonna take like 3 days, by the way. This is a real thing. Reviewing people is a big deal. Except ASAP Science. So those are the only ones that actually have been cancelled hardcore. Hardcore cancelled, alongside with Gabby Hanna, but like, okay, Markiplier is also in there. Markiplier? You asshole! How did he get in there? Now, that's fucking stupid. I don't even know where he is. That's fucking crazy, dude. Alright, Jaden Animations can potentially do some damage. We'll see, man. If anyone makes it on the list, if anyone actually graduates, or creates like a 50-point fucking party for themselves, like, wow. 50 points means 250 of influence. So that's half the way. And I probably can even close it in, let them graduate. What the fuck, right? If they can make it halfway, let's push it all the way. So, already, I think, despite me struggling with the liked videos, because that's... Likes and dislikes, they don't mean shit anymore. That's what we realized. They don't mean shit. This is an old school social experiment for attention. You like a bunch of videos, those videos get up, you always have to remind in the least narcissistic way that you have to like my video and subscribe. You have to figure out that sort of formula for yourself, because otherwise it's not gonna work out. You have to remind people to do this for your benefit, for your profits, for your self-esteem, all that shit. But I also have to learn this, okay? This is my thing too. So like and subscribe, guys. I have low self-esteem. And I have coronavirus that I can inject into any person right now, because I know pretty much exactly how it works. Like, it's ridiculous. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever witnessed. And it's real. It's more ridiculous than flat Earth. It's like it's there. I can look at it. I can observe it. Anyone can observe it. Anyone should be able to understand that this is ridiculous, and they don't. And that's what makes it ridiculously ridiculous. So, cool. I can't wait to get this shit under control, man. All right. So, yeah, potentially at some point I'll jump into the general chat and be like making a video, and they can tune in basically. Like, Discord is an amazing platform, but I'm not doing this because I feel uncomfortable. I don't know. It feels like a terrible idea, a meme-ish idea, but it's almost like an easy way to click on a video, in a way. So I can totally appreciate this functionality. Might as well... No? Not gonna go down, buddy? I'm not gonna go down general, dude. Wah, wah, wah. Well, that sucks. That's annoying. I can move everything else, but the chat thing. That's not cool at all. What the fuck? How does this have higher power level of privilege here? Does Discord break when I try and move something like this? It just breaks? Does it have to be exclusively a voice channel? I don't know, dude. It's a mystery. We'll never understand this. Anyways, yeah, I'll back off and rewind YouTube Rewind. I mean, that's a thing that I have to do, after all. Do I rewind YouTube Rewind? Oh, look at that thumbnail right there. This gaming music is getting out of control. What the fuck? Alright. Let's see if I can review YouTube Rewind 19. If they actually have end credits proper. They don't. They even ditched that. It was useful, guys. It was kind of useful. Well, technically, like, everything is credits, you know? Everything is end credits for YouTube Rewind entirely. Yikes. Oh. Okay. And the animation. They still have, like, useful stats, right? So YouTube Rewind isn't terrible, I would say. YouTube 2019 isn't terrible. It is useful now. And they probably pretty much conceded doing something that could potentially lead to, like, a bunch of dislikes, and they respect that. And, like, it's you know, it's actually respectable video here. Okay? It's just I don't think I care about nothing here, basically. I actually even checked out most of the people, I think. Like, I checked out Blackpink because of Selena Gomez and not much else. I don't give a fuck about BTS in that sense. Wait, what's going on here? Never mind. Dance Sweetie. This is the weirdest part of YouTube Rewind. It turns into dance videos. Like, are they even popular? Look, they can't even scrape 1 million likes. What are you talking about? Popular, dude. This is like the weirdest part of this thing. Like, there's some kind of video, some kind of type of videos that actually scrape properly. James Charles. What's that? The beauty community. Even beauty community can do this? Come on, there's a category that fucking scrapes those YouTube likes. Let's go into... Actually, that's another interesting thing, right? Because I can also include the long-lost series of me reviewing the top 1,000 YouTubers. So that's a big question, I would say. Because I kind of have to do this as a YouTube CEO. Now I have a bunch of duties. Alright? YouTube CEO duty. Are we doing YouTube 1000 again? And the answer is probably. It's a very boring and a tedious work. Reviewing top 1000. Do they spark? Do they come into my portfolio as like nice candidates that I can fully review? I still need to, receive my headphones for that, because I want to sit here and watch it alongside with you, and I can't watch it without hearing anything, any sound, and I don't have that right now. But I could always run to the store and do my fucking capitalistic thing, but you know what pisses me off? Wearing a mask in order to do that. Now I don't want to do anything anymore. Okay, I don't want to go to stores. I don't want to give you money. You know? Like, didn't just capitalism just completely failed because of coronavirus? It just exploded. Not only I am angry, now capitalism is angry too. Who would have thought? Who would have thought capitalism would get cancelled so badly? So it's the greatest conflict of all time. I'm not joking around when I gave so much self-esteem on this thing. And I say, it is not going away. It is now a meme, a trend, and the greatest thing of all time that will actually put pressure on the government more than the capitalism, obviously. It's just kind of, winding it up. It's little annoyances, and we're starting to look at government as like actually our enemy. Hopefully now we actually starting to look at not just at Donald Trump or the opposition of Donald Trump or left versus right. We actually look at the government as a terrible thing that needs to be techified, okay? Just one more time. We gotta get that tech in there and show them who's boss. Who's the boss? Huh. Okay. Okay, I get you, man. Who's the boss gets an extra point. Might as well give him the fucking point. Might as well, whoever I mention in the video. This is not a lot, but this is a message, basically, okay? This ends up being a message. And we basically ping the person, and he enters my, field of view, which is amazing. Amazing career opportunity right there. Mr. Jose. Okay. That's it. I am out. I have my duty to do. Let's do the rewind thing. However, because this is a new sort of way to do this video, they're noobs. They're still, they got themselves cornered in a way. And hopefully they figure it out right now. It's the season, guys. 1 month until YouTube Rewind. That's a crazy hot thing. Coronavirus is gonna ruin it even further. And I don't want this to be ruined. I want to step in and be the nice guy around here. Obviously, I can't step into the light, into the spotlight. Still nobody will care about my fucking work. But hey, at least I tried and I told my story. And it's gonna be cute. Alright, this move is gonna speak for itself. Transfer AG, which is our ring, to YouTube. How much is AG, by the way? I think I'll just simply update the code 1 second so it actually is spectacular when it happens. It's fucking tearful for me. I already have 1 tier, which is amazing, because we're gonna collect those. Yay! Alright. Oh, come on. What about... Oh, smiling? Oh, I guess. I'll take it. Tier number 1, boys. AG's contributed solely to run YouTube Rewind this month. Okay? And people are gonna contribute mostly to that. I will try and contribute mostly to that. I'll try and build as much as possible what this is gonna be about. I don't know what it's gonna be. It's gonna tell its own story. Why not? I almost feel like I can, climb in ranks and ask people to contribute as well. You know, it's almost like this big bang that Goku just pulls his arms up and conjures a big fucking ball of power. It's kind of what I'm trying to do. Which, yeah, on another planet, fighting Freezer. I mean, am I not fighting Freezer? God damn it! I got him, man. So yeah, that's cool. I want very quickly, if, where is that thing? Where the goddamn is this thing? Transfer. Okay, where's transfer though? Okay, if words length is, this is length, right? No, this is actually count. So I need a third word. So no, I need a fourth word. If it's larger than this, if it's smaller, then it takes cards and it transfers. Oh fuck! Oh no, it's fine, right? It's fine. It's just lowercase. Whereas it transfers the actual influence, the full influence. Here we go. Alright, that's it. Didn't take too much. Oh, actually, there's no if, there's just, you know, that, this function right there. Alright. And I save it up, load it up here. And we're gonna do this emotional moment that got a little bit less emotional because I had to improve transfer, but it actually is emotional because I showed, and this is why I wanted to show it, I showed my passion of what work is, okay? You make a tiny little change and you know how to make it because you want something to look beautiful. Also, YouTube Rewind is supposed to be a thing. $1 on this guy. Transfer all of it. AG to YouTube Rewind. Goodbye, boys. My marriage with Ariana Grande goes to shit now, okay? It was all a joke for this one time event right there, okay? The transfer. Oh, man. You can transfer your marriage if that's what you like. So, I guess we're gonna start building up some kind of even a story, but not necessarily. I mean, all I have to do is rewind and put a star to it and let the fucking party begin. Because the most important part is to just bring it up as like, yes, this was the most important thing in my life this year. It's true. I'm not messing around here. Anyways, so yeah, now I bumped into this emotional roller coaster again, and I know where it's going. Basically, I got reminded how deep the rabbit hole goes. Okay, that's fine. There's a lot of duties to go through, obviously, but I'll be entertained. I'll be fine. Okay, that's the whole important point. Yeah, even when the greatest wars of all time are happening around you, you gotta ignore it. You gotta do what you gotta do. Looks like Poppy is checked and is back on track. Congratulations, damn. So I'll have to un-X the Poppy now. Uncancelled. I mean, she's weird. She's freaking me out right now, especially because her channel goes to shit. But in general, she has enough content generated to live a little bit longer than what I gave credit for. Also, I got the idea, picked up the idea of making playlists for other YouTubers, basically, of whatever content I enjoyed specifically. Whatever thumbnails and titles worked, and I clicked, and it fucking was nice, okay? It's important. The whole aesthetic is quite important. Poppy's just a weirdo that is tapping into this enlightenment bullshit. Pretty much the idea that everything is possible, that you can talk to God if you want to. So, of course, all you're gonna do is shut yourself down in a insane asylum environment all of a sudden, and come up with stupid shit that world can offer or whatever. I don't know. I get it to some degree, but it's gonna get really stupid really fast, I bet. It's just, for now, it's entertaining again. So, cool. Let's see if those two make it too. Sorry guys, I just realized something stupid. Alright, I'm a white male. I have some kind of automated privilege, okay? So all I have to do is take my privilege to a certain location, which I don't know already. That's a fucking big what the fuck is going on, right? Obviously, if you're born in a rich family or a poor family, that's a privilege too, right? That is crazy. Something that we don't give a fuck about at all, in this case. Rich country, poor country, whatever, right? American privilege or not American. That's where I see the privilege, okay? But in order to... I still don't know where to cash in that privilege, pretty much. Because nobody acknowledged you as poor. Nobody wants to acknowledge you as poor. Nobody wants to acknowledge your race anyways. And most importantly, you can't just come in into a certain location and your race gets changed, basically. You know, that's never gonna happen. So how do I cash in my privilege, right? Privilege is you have something that you can sell. That's an opportunity. It's a privilege. Alright? And opportunity that came out of kind of luck. You have something, you can sell it. You can trade it in. You know? That's it. And it's a one-time thing as well. It's pretty crazy, actually. You know, if we attacking some kind of one-time thing that happened in someone's life, like, you gotta be insane at this point. I love Americans at this point. Bomb them! Here's one more type of privilege that kind of gave me a hint of what's going on here. If you behave at school and you listen, what it gives you privilege to do is gives you privilege to speak. It gives you pretty much the opposite. Alright? Speak. So you can sort of see another hint, but I don't know how to fucking translate it into a bigger point. Yeah, you do one thing, you have a privilege to do another thing, but that's all I get the idea out of. But the reason why I asked this question is because I listen to a lot of people, and I also use my privilege and speak out after I visit a lot of places on the internet. And let other people speak, so I let myself speak. It's just very simple, right? So in other words, you let someone else do it, you let other people speak, and then you yourself get the privilege to speak as well. That's what it means. Okay? Privilege is your allowance to do something. What kind of privilege white male have? I don't know, man. Can they fucking jump higher? And specifically, this is a social privilege, right? Other people can jump higher, so you can jump higher. Well, that makes no sense, right? It's more of a social privilege of like, if you have been patient and you allowed other people to do something, you definitely can do it too. Definitely. That allowance kind of builds up. So in other words, you know, if you let other people be rich, the poor people get the privilege. So the black people would get the... Oh, poop. I guess I'll leave it as poop. The poop people. It actually works. It's the most racist joke I've ever fucking made, actually. It works. Just one line and the entire fucking thing becomes detrimental to my existence. But I'll keep it that way. Because don't be a grammar Nazi. Come on, dude. That's even worse. Anyway, so the poop people are capable of having their privilege, right? Not the other way around. Rich people don't have a privilege. And they shouldn't feel like they have a privilege. And they shouldn't be reminded that they have a privilege. That sort of shit is like weird. And rich people just fight each other at this point. It's like, well, you have privilege, you have to do something. No, you let poor people become rich more often and give them more opportunities. That's it. That's all you can do. And it's just fucking works. But if you twist everything up and turn it into bullshit, that's cool. That's we just burn your country. I don't know, it's just stupid. It actually enrages poor people, right? That's what happens, because like everyone is pointing at each other. Rich people are just pointing at each other, and poor people just get angry. That's it. Is that what you wanted? It's ridiculous. Alright, so that's the end of the video. Whatever. Obviously, it's whenever I say any political phrase, it just makes me feel fucking nauseous. Other than that, I got my headphones. The router is apparently arriving separately. It's supposed to be in 3 days too. So it's either tomorrow or 2 days later. Potentially. That's cool. It's not 10 days. But you know, you have to be... I don't know, man. Capitalism sure destroyed all expectations. Destroyed everything. Because we have expectations, right? But the only expectation we have is that I want money. Literally all expectations go to that one fucking phrase in your head. I want money. It's good. It's so good. I can exchange my expectations for money instead. Okay. So no relationships can happen, no jobs can happen. Literally nothing can actually happen. Unless you want it hard enough, you know, like that sort of stuff. You want money hard enough. What the fuck? Because if you want money hard enough, then you will build relationship, because now you have this glue that you can use because you wanted money hard enough and you have it potentially, right? And if you want money hard enough, you're gonna get the job and you're gonna do all these things in life. I'm not gonna do this shit. This is hilarious to me. This is fucking mind control to me. Oh man. This is for stupid people to do. But what do I get? I get to be poor. But can I be poor without torturing myself? Can I at least do that? It's ridiculous. So with that message, I have to let you guys know the next episode is going to be me playing Skyrim. What a long time no see, huh?